The quiz has been made by Rebel X, so shout out to Rebel X. Okay, so let's start the quiz. Okay, so who was the first villain champion to be released after the original champions? Okay, so this quiz is probably going to be tough. Who was the first villain champion to be released after the original champions? Let's go for Kang. Who is the boss in 6.3.3? 6.3.3. 6.3.3. 6.2.6 is champion. 6.3.1 is 3. I think Mysterio. Name the first science champion to be added in 2021. Wow. This quiz is really hard. Name the first science champion to be added in 2021. Absolutely no idea. I'm just going to add a random science character name. What happened in 2021? 2021. Pandemic. What happened during that year? Okay, so for now, let's go with whatever. Select all bleed resistant champions. Okay, bleed resistant. Not bleed immune. It is saying bleed resistant. So Gambit is resistant due to his shield that he has. Beast is bleed resistant. Wolverine is not bleed resistant. Sabretooth. I think Cable also had some. I think Cable has poison resistance. Sabretooth bleed resistant. I think no. So let's move on. Who was the first 7-star? Who was the first 7-star? Absolutely no idea. Who was the first 7-star? Who was the first 7-star? Okay, let's go with Titania. One cool fact about MCOC in May. It's been a MCU based one since 2016. There is always a female champion. They always add a villain since 2018. They always add well-known. I think there is always a female champion. I'm just going on a limb here. I am just guessing at this point. Let's see what happens. Who is poison immune? Poison immune it is saying. Toad is poison immune, I think. Select all champions who do not have any immunity to nullify buffs. The overseer thing has an ability to nullify actually on after a special one. Anti-venom who does not have any immunity to nullify or buff. Who do not have any immunity to nullify. So they should be immune to buffs. Thing does not have nullify immunity. Neither he is buff immune. Anti-venom also does not have buff immunity if I remember correctly. Immortal Abomination also does not have. Who said this? That is so distinctly far from a single thing that I was saying. I have become genuinely concerned for your mental health. What? Who said it? Is it something that was said in game? Am I stupid? Probably am, but I don't know. Who is it referring to? Who said this? That is so distinctly far from a single thing I was saying that I have become genuinely concerned for your mental health. Who can say that? Was it some YouTuber? I think it is referring to some in-game message only, no? It is so distinctly far from a single thing I was saying. Who can say so? Let's go with Mr. Fantastic. I actually don't know. Which Fantastic Four member is the main protagonist in the event quest? Mixed emotions. Okay, so wait a second. Could this be Human Torch? Was Human Torch added? I think Human Torch is an old. But since we have selected Titania for one of the champions, I will go with Invisible Woman. Which Fantastic Four member is the main protagonist in the event quest? Mixed Emotions, Psycho Man and Super Skrull. Absolutely don't remember it. Which Fantastic Four member is the main protagonist in the event quest? Mixed Psycho Man and Super Skrull. Let's go with Human Torch. Which of these champions is not immune to both poison and incinerate? Is not immune to both poison and incinerate. Iceman is immune to poison. Iceman is immune to incinerate. And Hylas is poison immune. I think. Is Penny Parker incinerate immune? Absolutely don't remember about anti-venom. Anti-venom should be immune to poison, but why would he be incinerate immune? Let's go with anti-venom. Select all champs with regeneration. Nimrod I think can regenerate on special 3. Sentinel I think can regenerate on special 3. Wait, Sentinel can regenerate on special 3. Can Nimrod regenerate? Darkhawk, Punisher 2099. Darkhawk can regenerate. Darkhawk can regenerate. Sentinel can regenerate. Punisher 2099. Punisher 2099. When he drops low in health, does he regenerate? Let's go with Punisher 2099. I'm selecting 3 champions because it says here 3 points. So I'm trying to use my mind. However, I probably will still be wrong. Which champion's victory animation does not tamper with the camera? Which champion's victory animation does not tamper with the camera? Okay. Sentinel's does not. Sentinel does something to the camera. No, I think just more Sentinel. What does Guardian do? Guardian looks at the camera, I think only. Let's go with Sentinel. Name the debuff. Deals energy damage and removes perfect block chance. Incinerate. Name the buff. Increases block and armor penetration. Increases block and armor penetration. Okay, Pierce. Karnak is the only champion. You need two different class catalysts to rank up. True. I don't think there is anyone else, and I think it was quite an interesting thing to do with Karnak, but nobody really uses Karnak. Select all buffed champions. So this is in 2023. Magneto House of X was buffed. Sentry, was Sentry buffed till that point? I think Sentry was buffed once. But here it is saying only 1 point. Okay, so is it a trick question? Is there only one correct choice? Or am I being stupid again? Select all buffed champions. I think Sentry was buffed once. Spider-Gwen was buffed later on in the game. In 2023, I think till 2023, Spider-Gwen was buffed. How many champions have Doctor in their name? Okay. So obviously Doctor Strange is 1, Doctor Doom is 2, Doctor Octopus is 3. Is there someone else? Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Doctor Octopus. Is there someone I am missing? Doctor champions. I am going for, let's say, 3. How many mutants were released in 2019? Absolutely no idea. So I am not even will try to pretend that I am thinking something. I'll just say 5, maybe 4. MODOK was originally supposed to be tech. True or false? I don't know what MODOK was originally supposed to be, but he looks to be a tech champion. Would be true, I think. So let's go with true. Who has the signature ability? Energy back blast. Okay, so I don't remember the name of the signature ability. Energy back blast. Is it Shocker? No, not Shocker. I mean Electro. Is it Electro? As of June 2023, how many Sinister 6 members are there? Absolutely no idea. Again, I think Venom is Sinister 6, Doctor Octopus is Sinister 6, Vulture is Sinister 6. Who else is Sinister 6? Shocker is Sinister 6. Was Shocker released till this point? I think Shocker was mentioned once in the quiz. Yes, Shocker was 4. So the minimum option is 9. Okay. So then why there Sinister 6? Okay, so there must... I'm being stupid. So there are multiple versions of Sinister 6. So... who all are members? Okay, I think at one point ID 2099 was also a part of Sinister. Let's go with the middle number. Baron Zemo has a synergy with any Captain America. False. I don't think he has one with Infinity War. Which of these champions cannot have an unblockable special? Which of these champions cannot have an unblockable special? Shocker can Cable go unblockable? Magneto does not have unblockable special, if I remember correctly. Wong can't nullify buffs without his Fate Seal. Name the buff. Grants immunity to shock, incinerate, cold snap and frost. Grants immunity to shock, incinerate, cold snap and frost. All of them indestructible? Indestructible. Name the debuff. Reduces critical damage rating and power gain. Reduces critical damage rating and power gain. Power gain. Fatigue. Critical damage rating. I think fatigue reduces critical rating. What reduces power gain? Power gain is reduced by petrify, I think. Other than that, what reduces power gain? Who are the 3 bosses in 7.1.6? Okay, so I am actually being questioned on my knowledge of the game. I am actually questioning myself. I don't remember absolutely anything. Who are the 3 bosses in 7.1.6? In 7.1.6, that is Gwenperian 1. Okay, so Gwenperian is 1. Who are other 2? Gwenperian is 1. That Electro and Luke Cage combination is not here, otherwise I would have selected that and it would have been wrong. Ice Phoenix and Spider Witch? Actually, I don't remember. So let's move on to the next question. Red Goblin is immune to power drain but not burn. Who was the first rank 5 6 star? I'm gonna say Doctor Doom or Hercules. Doctor Doom. Hercules. Okay guys, before we go on, I think I have done pretty bad. I don't think I will even get 10 points. Let's see what the results are. Okay, we got 13 points. Okay, so the correct answer was Electro. The correct answer was Havoc. The correct answer was Mr. Negative. Oh, absolutely. Select all bleed resistant champions. At least give me some points for selecting 2 of them. Who was the first 7 star? Terex was the first 7 star. One cool fact about MCOC in May. It's been a MCU based month since 2016. I actually didn't pay attention to that. Who is poison immune? Okay, so one question right. Select all the champions who do not have any immunity to nullify or buffs. Who does not have any immunity to nullify or buff? Just Overseer and Thing are immune to nullify. Oh, Thing is immune to nullify. Who said this? This is so distinctly far from a single thing I was saying that I have become genuinely concerned for your mental health. Okay, so it was said by Mysterio. I had no idea. Which Fantastic Four member is the main protagonist in the event quest? Mixed emotions. Fantastic Four member. So answer was Human Torch. Okay, so our guess worked here. Which of these champions is not immune to both poison and incinerate? While Annihilus is immune to incinerate, he is not immune to poison. Is anti-venom immune to incinerate? I absolutely forgot about that. Select all champions with regeneration. Okay, so I was thinking correctly. Nimrod also have regeneration. Lost 3 points here. Which champion's victory animation does not tamper with camera? Okay, so here I was correct. Scorpion thrashes the camera, Shocker blasts it, Guardian picks it up. Name the debuff deals energy damage and removes perfect block. Okay, so this one was correct. Name the buff increases block and armor penetration. This one was correct. Karnak is the only champion you need. This one was correct. Select all buffed champions. Okay, so Vulture was buffed when I forgot. Yeah, okay. So Vulture was buffed once. Long time back. How many champions have Doctor in their range? Forgot Doctor Voodoo. How could I? How many mutants were released in 2019? Okay, so the guess again worked here. Havoc, Mr. Sinister, Namor and Sunspot. MODOK was originally supposed to be tech. Okay, so Kabam Mike recently said that MODOK was originally supposed to be a tech champion, but due to lack of science champions, his class was changed. Who has the signature ability Energy Back Blast? Icarus. We'll never have gotten that. As of June 2023, how many Sinister 6 members are there? Okay, so we were one off. Although we were only guessing. Rhino, Electro, Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, Iron Patriot, Vulture, Mysterio, Craven, Scorpion, Shocker and Sand. Baron Zemo has a synergy with any Captain America. It is true. He has a synergy with Captain America, Sam Wilson called Tour Guide. But surprisingly, he does not have a synergy. So this should be false, right? I'm confused. He has Baron Zemo has a synergy with any Captain America. He has a synergy with Captain America. But surprisingly, he does not have a synergy with his arch nemesis, Steve Rogers. He does not have synergy with Steve Rogers, right? Maybe I am reading it incorrectly. Which of these champions cannot have an unblockable special? Magneto, okay. So here I was correct. Wong can't nullify a boss without his sweet seal. With his signature ability, Wong can nullify indestructible and immortality. Name the buff grants immunity to shock, incinerate, cold snap, and frostbite. Energy protection? But was I wrong? Technically, wasn't I correct? Name the debuff reduces critical damage rating and power gain. Exhaustion. Okay, so it was not fatigue, it was the exhaustion. Who are the 3 bosses in 7.1.6? Okay, so we got this one correct. Red Goblin is immune to power drain but not power burn. Okay, so this one was correct as well. Who was the first rank 5 6-star? It was Scorpion. Okay, great. So we did absolutely horrible. How did you guys do? Mention your scores in the comment. No cheating, okay? Bye bye. Until next time.